country where cats ride private elevators, dogs have bank accounts, and license plates can cost $14 million without belonging to a single supercar? Welcome to Monaco, a dazzling playground of luxury and wealth, where every street whispers glamour. But beneath this sparkling surface lies a surprising and shadowy world. What strange secrets does Monaco hold? Let's uncover them together. Monaco is a tiny Western European country just under 2 square kilometers, making it the second smallest in the world after the Vatican. Despite its size, it has a population of 38,000 and the highest population density globally. This is a place of extreme wealth. For every 12,600 residents, there is one billionaire, and 1 in every 3 is a millionaire, totaling over 12,000 millionaires. Poverty doesn't exist here, and the average income is around $300,000 a year. Monaco's wealth comes mainly from tourism, entertainment, casinos, and its many international banks. Although the land is mostly barren and volcanic, it glitters with luxury yachts, supercars, helicopters, and exclusive events like the Monaco Yacht Show and Grand Prix. The richest resident is Tatiana Santo Domingo, a billionaire and royal family member. So why do the ultra-rich flock to this crowded microstate? With no income tax for residents, it attracts billionaires looking to manage their wealth. The country's banking privacy laws and favorable tax policies make it an appealing place for those seeking to optimize their finances. Many of these individuals live in luxury, owning mansions, mega yachts, and penthouses overlooking the Mediterranean. However, some tax strategies used by wealthy residents can reduce the tax revenue of their countries of origin. For example, after the fall of the Soviet Union, some wealthy Russians moved assets to places like Monaco. These individuals, having accumulated significant wealth through various means, have used Monaco's financial environment to manage their obligations. This phenomenon is not limited to one country. Wealthy residents from the United States, France, the UK, and other nations also utilize Monaco's tax advantages. While they enjoy high-end lifestyles, their home countries may experience reduced tax income, which could otherwise support public services, healthcare infrastructure, and social programs. However, this glittering financial picture has a shadowy side. Could Monaco's secrecy be hiding something darker? Monaco's attractive tax system and privacy laws have been noted in some investigations as potentially appealing to individuals involved in money laundering. This is the process of making illegally obtained money appear legitimate. The confidentiality provided by Monaco's banking system has been reported to make it challenging to trace the origins of some funds. In recent years, several investigations have highlighted how real estate in Monaco might be used in schemes involving money laundering connected to illicit activities, including drug trafficking, arms dealing, and corruption. There have been reports of wealthy individuals with alleged links to organized crime purchasing multi-million-dollar properties in Monaco under the appearance of legitimate business. While Monaco's banks are subject to international anti-money laundering regulations, some reports suggest that certain banks may have overlooked suspicious transactions in exchange for fees. The financial ecosystem in Monaco, involving residents, bankers, and lawyers, has been described in some sources as enabling these activities. These circumstances have led to concerns that large sums of money could be laundered through the system without detection, with Monaco's reputation for discretion sometimes serving to shield such activities. Before continuing, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, please hit the notification bell and subscribe. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal. Monaco's reputation as a glamorous party destination has led some reports to suggest that the city may be targeted by drug trafficking networks. With exclusive nightclubs, lavish parties, and yachts frequented by wealthy visitors, concerns have been raised about the potential presence of narcotics. While busts in Monaco are relatively rare, occasional cases indicate the possible existence of underground networks operating in the area. Monaco's police force, while diligent, faces challenges in addressing these activities, especially given the involvement of international drug trafficking organizations. The city's reputation for neutrality and discretion has been noted by some sources as a factor complicating law enforcement efforts. Wealthy individuals connected to such activities may use their resources to evade detection, leading to concerns that Monaco could serve as a discrete location for certain illicit operations. Yet Monaco isn't just about hidden money. It's also obsessed with status in surprising ways. For example, did you know that license plates here can be worth millions? In Monaco, the world's premier luxury paradise, driving a Lamborghini or a Rolls-Royce is just part of everyday life. People here don't just race to buy cars, they also compete to acquire exclusive license plates. Shorter plates are especially coveted and can be extremely expensive. A single letter or number on a plate can attract significant attention throughout the city. The plate 1MC, which stands for 1 Monaco, once sold at auction for $1.5 million, though even higher prices have been recorded. The shorter the plate, the greater its exclusivity and value. Owners of plates such as 6P or GG are seen not only as wealthy but also as individuals with notable social status. While Americans may collect vintage cars and Germans often cherish watches, Monegasques turn ordinary cars into centerpieces just by owning distinctive license plates. It's quintessentially Monaco, transforming everyday things into symbols of glamour. With its wealth, privacy protections, and limited extradition agreements with some countries, Monaco has been described in various reports as an attractive destination for individuals seeking financial privacy or legal refuge. Historically, the principality has attracted wealthy individuals, including some alleged by media and authorities to be involved in financial misconduct or political controversies. Certain reports suggest that some people accused of crimes have used Monaco's banking system and legal framework to protect their assets and limit exposure to investigations. Monaco's extradition policies, which do not cover all countries, have also been cited as a factor that complicates attempts by some governments to pursue legal action against individuals residing in the city-state. These aspects have led to public discussions regarding the challenges of enforcing justice internationally, especially where wealth and legal jurisdiction intersect. Monaco's allure is also built on a famous advantage: its tax policies. But how did this small country become a global tax haven? And what consequences does this have? Monaco is known for not collecting income tax from its residents. By comparison, countries like Sweden tax up to 56%, while Denmark, the Netherlands, and Japan have rates around 50%. For example, if someone earns $10 billion in these countries, they might pay approximately $5 billion in taxes. In general, higher incomes are subject to higher tax rates, which has contributed to thousands of tax evasion cases worldwide each year. Since 1869, Monaco has offered a complete income tax exemption for wealthy residents. With no corporate tax, people from over 100 countries have chosen to live in Monaco to protect their assets. Famous residents include Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton, tennis star Novak Djokovic, and Lady Tina Green, wife of British retail billionaire Philip Green. Due to Monaco's close relationship with France, in 1962, French President Charles de Gaulle reportedly threatened to cut off electricity and water supplies unless Monaco imposed income tax on certain residents. Monaco complied with this request. Currently, businesses in Monaco do not pay tax on their profits. Residents are also exempt from property tax and tax on interest earned from investments. However, when assets are transferred out of Monaco, a tax of 33% may apply. Additionally, residents pay VAT based on French regulations for goods circulating in the country. French nationals living in Monaco must comply with French tax laws or risk losing their nationality. This creates a unique situation where an individual's tax obligations depend more on their passport than their residence. Monaco is a tiny country on the French Riviera, surrounded by France on 3 sides and the Mediterranean Sea on the 4th. Citizens can travel to France without a visa. Monaco has not had an army since the 17th century but maintains a small unit of about 82 people to protect the royal family. Despite its small size, less than 2 square kilometers, this unit is highly skilled. The country relies on the French military for defense. Monaco employs around 400 police officers, 64 firefighters, and 80 royal guards. There is 1 police officer for every 76 residents, one of the highest ratios globally. Most police officers, 95%, are French nationals and notably all above 1.8 meters tall. Monaco also uses hundreds of surveillance cameras operating day and night, including traffic cameras to monitor vehicles and individuals. This strong security presence keeps crime extremely low, with roughly one car theft and one murder each year. Residents often feel safe enough not to lock their cars or homes. Monaco and France have an agreement that if the prince dies without an heir, Monaco will merge into France. Many diplomatic services, the tax agency, and foreign trade are managed by France. French nationals hold several high-ranking positions in Monaco's administration. This creates a paradox where Monaco remains independent but depends heavily on France for defense, governance, and economic functions, like having your own country but with your neighbor holding the keys. Which fact about Monaco surprised you the most? Its luxurious lifestyle or the surprising contradictions? Drop your thoughts below and let's chat about this glittering mystery. Monaco is known as one of the most luxurious pet paradises in the world. Pets here wear diamond-studded collars worth tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes even more than the wedding rings of many people. The city hosts a pet fashion week, where pets walk the runway in custom outfits from famous designers. At some luxury hotels, pets follow a dress code including mini Hermes scarves and cashmere outerwear. They are expected to stay clean and quiet, with rules as strict as those at a royal gala. The level of care and sophistication given to pets in Monaco is remarkable. Cats enjoy upscale lifestyles as well, with personal beds, walkers, and even spa treatments. Some penthouses are equipped with elevators designed exclusively for pets. A Monaco resident famously left over $10.8 million to their dog in their will. It is not uncommon for pets to have their bank accounts, dedicated doormen, and live like royalty. Pets in Monaco receive services and care that few people around the world could imagine. And what about the women of Monaco? How does their elegance and confidence shape the cultural fabric of this elite society? When thinking of women in Monaco, one might imagine figures from a Vogue magazine cover, but the reality is even more captivating. Monaco women are not only beautiful but also elegant, intelligent, and confident in their place in the world. Their presence carries charisma and grace. Remarkably, they have one of the highest life expectancies globally, averaging 93 years. This longevity is attributed not just to lifestyle but to a calm and confident approach to life. They often speak 3 languages, French, English, and Italian, allowing them to engage easily in various conversations from financial markets to social settings. You might see them wearing Dior couture, but their confident presence and relaxed stride stand out more than their fashion. Marriage in Monaco is also distinctive. Couples can marry just 1 month after registration, and weddings are often publicly announced. Love and social connections are part of the public life. Before marriage, many couples participate in a tradition called the Pacte de Vie, a commitment ceremony symbolizing their shared life path. Over 80% of marriages in Monaco involve foreigners, reflecting its diverse community and international ties. Monaco women embody a blend of timeless elegance and modern sophistication, contributing to a unique lifestyle admired around the world. Monaco has several strict laws that shape its unique character. Gambling is officially restricted for residents. Its famous casinos are primarily intended for tourists. The Monte Carlo region established casinos in 1856, and since then, gambling has become a significant part of Monaco's economy. The Monte Carlo Casino, designed like a palace, serves as the centerpiece. Around it are hot springs, sun terraces, and bars, attracting visitors from all over. Gambling has attracted investors and fortune seekers, with some gaining fortunes while others have faced severe personal challenges. In 1974, an Arab prince reportedly lost $5 million in a single session. Among Monaco's approximately 5,000 nationals, about 1,500 work in the casino industry, receiving professional training. Casino revenues are a major source of income for Monaco, historically accounting for up to 75% of government revenue. This income has supported Monaco's rapid modernization and growth as a gambling hub. Interestingly, while residents work in the casinos and witness the impact of gambling on visitors, they are largely protected from legal participation themselves. This approach reflects Monaco's unique strategy in balancing its economy and social policies. The royalty in Monaco has unique traditions. Guests are often expected to wear traditional red and white attire and may be encouraged to use formal, older French in conversation. Loud laughter is generally discouraged during ceremonies, creating a formal and elegant atmosphere that distinguishes these events. Afternoon tea, introduced in the 19th century by Princess Anna Bedford, is an important part of aristocratic life in Monaco. The ideal time for tea is between 3:30 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, similar to the British tradition, but Monaco has developed its own refined style. The table features light snacks such as small sandwiches, scones with clotted cream and strawberry jam, and delicate pastries. There is a customary way to eat scones, split in half, topped separately with cream and jam but never mixed, seen as a matter of proper etiquette. Tea is brewed from fresh leaves, with black teas like Darjeeling and Earl Grey being popular. Fine china teapots, cups, and plates add to the sophistication and elegance essential to the ceremony. While luxury hotels worldwide host afternoon tea, Monaco remains distinctive for conducting it as a formal ceremony. Every gesture and step is carefully choreographed, turning the experience into a graceful performance of refinement beyond simple refreshment. Don't miss our next journey to the world's most intriguing places. Subscribe now and become part of our adventure community. Living in Monaco is extremely expensive, about 71% costlier than in the US. Rent is roughly twice as high, and most housing consists of small apartments due to limited land availability. Real estate prices can reach around $100,000 per square meter, meaning $1 million may only buy about 16 square meters of space. Avenue Princess Grace, the most expensive street in Monaco, costs approximately $180,000 per square meter. Named after Princess Grace Kelly, it highlights the exclusivity of Monaco's real estate market. To put this in perspective, a mansion in many American cities can cost less than a closet-sized apartment in Monaco. Unlike cities such as Dubai or London, Monaco has the highest property prices worldwide, driven by continuous investment from wealthy buyers. With no affordable camping options and high hotel costs, tourists mostly visit landmarks like the Oceanographic Museum, while the real estate market caters almost exclusively to the ultra-wealthy. To meet increasing demand, Monaco has reclaimed about 20% of its land since 2000 and plans a $2.3 billion extension into the sea to create a new luxury district. However, this raises environmental concerns about the impact on the underwater ecosystem. The housing situation is so challenging that even millionaires face difficulties finding adequate accommodation. Many service workers who support Monaco's daily functions live in neighboring France and commute, creating a complex dynamic where those working in Monaco cannot always afford to live within the principality. In a place of wealth, even language is a game. Discover the subtle vocabulary the ultra-rich use to discuss their fortunes without saying a word. In Monaco, a famous watch from Rolex or Patek Philippe is more than just jewelry. It acts as a subtle signal of wealth and status among millionaires and billionaires. Often, a few flashes of a luxury watch are enough to indicate one's place in high society, where success is assumed. The language used among the elite can be intriguing. Instead of formal greetings like bonjour, conversations may begin with questions like comment allez-vous, which sound polite but often serve as a brief acknowledgement before shifting to business matters such as investments. When discussing wealth, people in Monaco tend to be discreet. Rather than stating financial success directly, they might use modest terms like some investments to protect privacy and avoid appearing ostentatious. Certain words carry specific, understated meanings. For example, comfortable may imply multimillionaire status, well-positioned can suggest billionaire wealth, and modest portfolio might refer to assets of great value. This language reflects a culture of subtlety, where large fortunes are often hidden behind understated phrases. Monaco is not only a place of wealth but also a society of nuanced communication, where much remains unspoken and status is indicated through careful conversation and behavior. Larvotto is the most famous and luxurious beach in Monaco. It is the only beach where the water reflects the yachts anchored offshore. Located in the heart of Monte Carlo, Larvotto is a narrow strip of golden sand along the Mediterranean coast. Though small, its charm fills the pages of luxury travel magazines. The beach features imported white sand, custom lounge chairs for each resort, and a quiet atmosphere without loud music. The sounds you'll hear are gentle waves, the clinking of champagne glasses, and the scent of French perfume carried by the breeze. In summer, temperatures average around 79 degrees Fahrenheit with 3 months of bright blue skies. The sea is so clear and vibrant that it feels almost surreal. Winter remains mild at about 10 degrees Celsius, perfect for a trench coat and evoking the style of classic 1960s movies. Larvotto offers not only sunshine but also a selection of high-end restaurants, lounges, and cafes where beachwear is elevated by brands like Versace and accessories worth as much as a month's rent in cities like Los Angeles. Interestingly, Larvotto is Monaco's only public beach. Completely free to access, it is a unique place where visitors can relax beside millionaires without paying property taxes. We've explored 15 fascinating facts about Monaco. But beyond its wealth, the most striking thing is its contradictions. Monaco profits from vices while protecting its citizens from them. It attracts the world's elite but depends heavily on its neighbor for survival. It's a paradise built on secrets, where expensive things aren't always the most valuable. Monaco raises questions about wealth, power, and morality. Is it a glimpse of the future, where the ultra-rich live in isolated luxury while others struggle? Or is it simply a unique experiment in extreme wealth? Whatever the answer, Monaco will continue to fascinate us, a glittering jewel on the Mediterranean reflecting both aspiration and contradiction. We hope this gave you a new perspective on this extraordinary country. Don't forget to like, share, and follow our channel. Tell us in the comments which facts surprised you the most and what other mysterious places you want us to explore. See you next time. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.